Hello, and well, boy, this is loud. Hang on, back it up. Hello, and welcome. That's now the lighting's no good. Hold on. That's okay. Hello, and welcome to Space Engineers 2. I'm still getting used to this game. I don't know how stuff works. It's very loud. I'm Duke Skyloafer. Welcome, everybody who's rating from Rev's stream. Who did I see? Let me start at the very top here. Let me scroll back here. Ayer got here first with some geese. Games with Kid is here. Marcus is here. Digrock is here. Phil is here. Brian is here. And probably several other people who are not in the chat. Thank you all for joining today. This is my third foray into Space Engineers 2. And the first one where I'm actually going to be trying to build stuff and not just do the contracts. So in the last Space Engineers 2 stream, oh, and Rumble Strip is here too. Very good. Welcome, everybody. In the last stream, I was doing the contracts and having a lot of issues with the game because my gaming setup, my streaming setup was all messed up at the time. That's all been resolved now, thankfully. So hopefully we will not have to wait like 10 minutes to open every single menu. Although I have noticed that after I play for a while, the menus do start to slow down a bit. But so my plan is we're going to head down to Verger over there. We're going to find a nice little spot with a lot of ores that are kind of nearby, and we're going to set up a little house, a little cabin for me to retire in before we end up going to Kemik. We could go to Kemik now. It's all unlocked. I haven't done the missions over there yet, but if we need to unlock something, we'll just jump over there and go do a mission. But for now, I need to get some reps in working on the building, you know. Need to get better at building, so that's what I want to do today. So we're gonna go do that. As I mentioned on the Discord announcement and in the chat on Rev stream, I've got the Streamlabs integration going now. So I've replaced Nightbot with Streamlabs, which is real easy. Streamlabs has a wonderful button that says copy your settings from Nightbot. So for those of you who hated Nightbot because it put you in timeout, you won. Nightbot is gone. The Streamlabs bot is here. I've only set up 2 redeems because they take a while to create. Let me go into the settings real quick, and I'm going to give everybody here some points. Let's see. Has it detected everybody? It hasn't detected everybody yet. So I'm going to give it a minute to let Rev and Brian and some of the other people I'll give it in a couple of minutes here to let it detect everybody in the chat, and then I'll give you all some currency. We'll go find a spot, and then we'll do that. I think if you do exclamation mark redeems, let me turn that volume down. I don't know why the volume of Space Engineers 2 is so darn loud. Then it should, I think, should tell you. It's, you know, I didn't see it in chat either, but it is in there. It's seeing. At least I think it is. Because it's showing... It's picking things up from the chat. Well, yeah, let's see if it... Yeah, there you go, see? There you go. So there's an alert, and there's a do it. And you could try it. I don't know. You'll have to wait till you accumulate some loyalty points there. Let's see. Okay, it's picked up. Well, that obviously almost worked. You got the sound, but not the video. So I'll have to figure out. That one worked. So I don't know why the first one didn't work correctly. There should have been the right little video there. I'm going to give each of you 200 Shanks. Shanks is a Transformers-based currency. Although I don't even know. Yeah, it does say Shanks in the chat there. So there you go. So all of you who are here at the very beginning got a whole bunch of stuff. I wonder if I could fix that real quick before we head down. Let's see. Yes, right. Oh, I see what may have gone wrong here. You guys give me 1 second. Okay, then we'll get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. You guys wait like 2 minutes and then hit that Palpatine one again, and we'll see if it works. I'm gonna head over to this planet here and see if we could find a nice place that's kind of near. I want to be able to get back up to Verger fairly quickly, so you know, I did some research on the TF wiki, the Transformers wiki, to kind of figure out what the turn that down a little bit more there. To kind of figure out what a Shanix is worth in general, and there does not seem to be any consensus. So I'm going to kind of go for this icy mountain peak over here. See if there's a nice place up in the mountains we could make a home. Oh, you know what I should do? I should build an ore detector on this ship. That would certainly help, wouldn't it? Oh, and there's an unknown signal. We might be able to get some stuff out of there. The ship is full of... oh, there's my grasshopper. Oh, that's good, too. Maybe if we build near that... We could just build on the top of this mountain. We wouldn't be very far from... The grasshopper's probably parked at that base. So, I bet you there's not a whole lot of actual flat land up here, though. Oh, we are really close to that grasshopper. Let's go see if we could remember which grasshopper this is. Is this the one where the... is this the like the very first platform? Is that the weather station? I think that's the weather station. I don't want to build too close to the weather station, but... Come on. Oh, this thing is... We're drifting. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, this looks like the weather station. So that could be... Maybe we will build near the weather station. Yeah, we could actually grab the grasshopper and bring it over to wherever we build at. And then... there's actually 2 of them over here, too. And then I don't have to use the hydrogen ship all the time. Yeah, we could do that. That also means... Well, here, let me... bonk. Let me... I'm trying not to do that so much. Let me GPS this place. Oh my god, I just tried to do it in the old way. It's gonna take a minute. GPS... we could probably get rid of this home asteroid. Is it... How do you delete a marker? Add marker, rename, delete. Oh, yeah, obviously. Okay. We don't need you. It's the asteroid closest to the thing, so... Alright, so this is the... That's not what I want. I want to add a GPS. Weather station. Yes. Alright, now I know there's like an ice cave somewhere in that general direction. Why don't we just, can we... That doesn't really make the thruster sounds go away. That's okay. I'm going to see if I could find that ice cave. I love how I go into third person whenever I enter or exit a ship. Ah, good to be back in the grasshopper. So one of the things that I want to do is... I know the snow is ice. I'm going to... But the snow looks so nice and I don't want to bother it. I just want to see if I can remember where that ice cave was. It was pretty high up. Actually, I don't care anymore. I'm getting distracted. I want to go find a nice place. And I'm going to take the grasshopper and just go find a nice place. Grasshopper's got a lot of battery. I did watch your snow thing. I actually thought it was pretty cool. We're going to go... Let's see. We're probably going to end up having to stick out of the mountain a little bit. See, the thing is it's like... It's so pristine and nice. You know? And also I don't have a mining ship at the moment, so that's something I'm going to have to build. Maybe I should build a mining ship. You know what, why don't we do this? Let's go back to the weather station and just use that as a platform for me to build a... Oh, that's not the weather station. Did I just find the other thing here? Which one is this? This is a mine of some sort, if I recall. Let's see. Let's try to remember what this place is. But yeah, we could build the...
Do it.
Oh, it still didn't work. I don't know why it's not doing it. Well, at least you got the noise. Is it too loud? Or is it good? I'll figure out why it's not doing the... It was doing it correctly in the... Here, let me check a thing again. When I was... running a test. Like, for example, if I kick off a test real quick. Hang on a second.
Do it.
That's what it should look like.
Do it.
Oh.
Do it.
Well, now it's doing that. That was weird. Okay, maybe it'll fix itself now. I don't like live debugging. I don't like live debugging. Anyway. Maybe it will fix itself. Okay, so we've got silicon, iron, cobalt. Okay, good. We're going to be able to use this little mine here for a little bit to help us build. So we're just going to maybe go down here to this platform. And I left a power module and a steel tube over here. So let me get some thing. Oh, all of my materials are in the sledge. All right, we're gonna go. What am I? There we go. We're gonna go get the sledge and bring it up here. Then we're gonna build a mining ship, which I think I'm more excited to build a ship than I am to build a building. So I'm gonna do that. All right. Let me lock you down. There we go. All right. Let's head over to... Oh, no, I've already lost where it was. Should have GPSed it while I was there. Where was that platform I was just at? Let's see, it was on this side. Was it on that side of the ridge? Okay, both of you knock it off. I don't want to have to put on dad voice today. Seriously, how did I just lose that platform? It wasn't this high up. It was like at the... Yeah, no, it was this way. There it is, right there. I'm just a little blind. Also, I played for like, I don't know how many hours and never lost the thruster effects, and now it just started and I've lost the thruster effects. There you go. You guys solve it. You don't have to leave. Just ignore each other. Yeah, we'll put it on this one. No? There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of stuff we got in here. Yep. There we go. See, not as bad of a delay as before, but oh, I just dropped it on the ground. Silicon, and I'm full already. How do you split stacks? Shift is move 10. Oh, it's literally move 10. Okay, so shift, control is move 100. Alt is split. That's what I want to do. So I want to say like No, except that I wanted to do like that much. Let's just do that, and then let's grab a little bit of nickel. There we go. Okay. Alright, so, let's see. I have not tried to build in this game for a year, since the... That's heavy armor, isn't it? I don't want heavy armor. Get out of there. So what have we got? We got detailing blocks. I guess I'll put those there. We're going to need lights. We're going to need... Probably... Let's see, we got small conveyor. We probably don't need large conveyor, I don't think. Got adapters. Guess I should probably just start with the shapes. Probably don't need big shapes. Where's the... What group is this in here? Is there a group of light armor blocks? Yes, right up here. Okay, good. And then we have half slopes. We've got all the shapes. Okay. Let me do this how I would do this in Space Engineers 1. Do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Head over to toolbar 2. Get me the lights. Get me the conveyors. Grab... We might need struts. We'll throw that in there. I doubt we're going to need... what do we have in terms of, like, seats or cockpits? Do we have a... We have a cockpit, right? Yeah. Throw a cockpit on there. We're going to need the drills. We're going to need gyroscope. And we're going to need a battery and a... let's see. This is the kind you shove a module in, right? Not the kind that charges up. Energy storage block with swappable power cells. Okay, cool. All right. Then a cargo. Just the one, I think, right? And thrusters. Thrusters, we will just do the atmospherics. Planetary propulsion. Oh, have I not unlocked the larger ones? Is that a Kemik mission to get the larger ones? Probably. Well, we'll just have to make do with what we got. Unless we tried to convert a grasshopper into a mining ship. That's a thought. Let's see. What if we want to GPS this place and call it I don't know. Mine. Belongs to me. And there's a mine here. So. Alright. It's very loud over that way. Okay. So, now this is where I'm... Oh, I should probably get like some sort of a connector too. Do we have like a connector block? We do. We don't have a big connector though. We have a tiny connector. Okay. Guess I might have to do some of those Kemik missions, huh? Unlock some more stuff. Well, let's see how far we get. And then maybe we'll go do some Kemik missions. Alright. We should start with... I usually like to start with the... Why can't I see? You don't have... Oh, because I was trying to place it on the block. Yeah, and this is not a... Okay, I might have to build it off of the... Because I don't own this place. So we might have to build it off the ground here. I want to... How can I bring you closer? Is there a... Just so that I could raise it up off the ground and not have it fly way off into the distance. Yeah, why don't we could just do the usual Let's see, is there a J? Oh, here. That's right. We could just do this. We can go. I think we can do this. If I said, starting with the cargo here. Why are we all crooked now? Let's see. Hold to change color. B's alignment still. Good, good, good. I want a new grid. Okay. That's still trying to put it on this grid. Ah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we can do it. At least I think we can. We will just... Let's see. Can I want to align you like this. Huh. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. But I guess that makes sense, because that's... we can't connect to this thing, so I should probably use that to my... oh, and I gotta do all this. Hold on. We'll use this to our advantage, and just kind of build off of... get out of here. We could just try to, like, build off of... it's gonna be a convenient bit of land to build off of. We could probably spend all stream figuring this part out. Let's see. Well, if we go up and put it maybe like... there we go, that's not as bad. I'm still gonna have to weld all this up, but that's okay. I'm gonna have obstruction detected. I'm already out of iron, I take it. Yep. Really? Ah, there we go. Whew. Okay. There is still a little delay with the menus opening, but everything else is running nice and smooth, at least. Oh, yellow. Okay. You know what I did not do is put a paint gun in my toolbar. We're going to have to put that somewhere, huh? Alright. Let's see. How do you choose? We don't have skins yet, right? No. Okay. What color will we make this? We will make it... how bright is white? Oh, that's not bad. Okay. We'll try to build in white. For now. Alright, then we're going to have to figure out some way to get some drills on the front of that at some point. But that's okay. We'll figure that out later. Next. What do we need in a mining ship? Of course, we need a cargo container. I guess it doesn't really have to match up with the thing like that, but... probably good enough. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm really going to need a large thruster. Because we only have the small thrusters, and I don't think that's going to really cut it. So, maybe we're going to leave this here and go do some Kemik missions real quick. Anyone who's done all the missions in Kemik, do you know how far you have to go before you get a, before you unlock the larger thrusters? Wasn't there a... There was a box out here somewhere. You can have that. Thank you, Rumblestrip. Yeah, why don't we just go do that? We got the, you know, I don't have any specific thing that I need to be getting done here, so let's change of plans for today. We will head back up to Volation Station and then head over to Kemik. Where's Volation Station? It's somewhere up there. Mine, weather station. I didn't accidentally delete the GPS for Volation Station, right? No, there it is. Well, it's up. You should be able to actually see it, if I'm being honest. It's not that. That's probably Kemik. Yeah, let's just go up to space. We'll figure it out. It'll probably pop up when we get up there. So it's just every contract you do just progresses you. Because some of them, sometimes you could do them in, like they offer you several of them and you could do them in different orders. So you're saying it's just, you do one and you unlock something, then you do two and you unlock something. Let's see. I am not seeing. Hold on. You. H. That takes that away. Let's see. I think that's the asteroid with the home. Like that initial place you go to. Maybe not. We should be seeing a big shield bubble up here, or a GPS. We didn't go that far. Kind of went straight down. You know, I might have deleted the GPS for Volation Station. Now that I think about it. Because it's... If you go here, there's just the, like, built-in one, which is, we're now 21 kilometers away from it. So, yeah, but, still, should be able... There it is, right there. See? Yeah. It's easy when you could see the big shield bubble. So the thing is this is not the same save that I had last time, that I was playing in last time. Because last time I goofed up a bunch of things, and I decided it would be better if I just started fresh. So this is a brand new save, and I just went through all the contracts again. And I know I GPS'd this thing last time, but this time I was probably just going off of the fact that every time you turn in a contract, they give you the location of the contract station. So, you know. While I'm flying, I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of water. Which, if you're new here, this is the point of the stream where I ask you to consider liking the stream if you're liking it in real life, and to consider subscribing if you'd like to get notified when I go live. I think it's funny, the like relative speeds between SE1 and SE2, where like we're going 3 times as fast as the maximum speed of SE2 or SE1. Usually about 5 kilometers I start slowing down. And then we'll stop way before we hit the thing. Usually. But it's like we're slowing down. We're slowing down. Feels like we're getting really slow. And we're still way above SE1's max speed. So now we're at SE1 speeds. Now we're actually slowing down. So, kind of amusing. Alright, we're going to aim for this platform right here. Too far. Alright, now, I'm just going to dock up real quick to refuel, and then we are going to do a jump. Just going to refuel. There it is, hang on. There we go. Alright. Disconnecting. And then I assume I jump from the map, right? Yep, fast travel. There we go. Fast traveling. Ta-da! Alright, you know what I didn't do? Bookmark Velation Station. So, we're going to hurry up and remember to do this here. I'm not using cool names for things, I'm just using the actual names. Alright, so, let's set down a bit and go see what kind of contracts we can do. Alright. Alright, so science team found an interesting asteroid presumed to be hollow inside. This will give us production blocks tier 2, hybrid movement tier 2. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're getting next. So we're probably going to have to do both of these. We'll see which one is the next one. So which one do we prefer to do first? There's a renegade hideout somewhere in the asteroid field. Locate and neutralize the hideout by getting rid of their power generation systems. Naturally, they don't put their location. Okay, that sounds fun. Let's go do that one. Did they give us a... Yeah, they gave us a GPS for nearby, so... Cool, let's go do that. This way. Alright. It would be nice if the GPSs that were in completely different sectors disappeared. You know. Am I going to Kemik? There it is, okay. This, there are times when I like the mouse movement, the mouse driving, and there are other times when I don't. But... Okay. So we're going to search for a rogue something, rogue bad guys that aren't really bad guys. I hope they do do some GPS updates in 2.2, because that's definitely probably like out of everything. I feel like GPSs are the big quality of life feature that I really, really wish we had earlier rather than later. So, all right. So, locate. I think I may have already... According to our information, there's an iron deposit, so use your drill to search for... You know? Can I... Where am I going? There we go. Can I make an ore detector or no? Is that not a thing I can make? I can. What do I need for it? I might be able to do that. Let's see, where would we put it? Maybe like right there? I think I've got some... oh, I've got some wire. Cool. Alright then. Actually, let me just put all my extra stuff back in there. Alright then. Okay, so there's iron and iron over there. So the information is that there's an iron deposit close by. Well, doesn't seem to be... oh wait, it does seem to be this. Don't die in here, don't die. There we go. Okay. Where's my ship at? There it is. So, this thing is the closest thing that looks like a gun. So we're just going to go and pretend that we're going to zap them. Even though I know there's no guns in here. Okay, so what I guess we can actually steal from this one, huh? We got some ice. I can use that. Ice again. And construction components and electric components. Alright. What do we think is in here? Oh, these guys are being sneaky. Alright, we'll come back to you. I want to see what... I want to explore the outsides here. What do we have up here? Gatling cannons. I probably don't need all that stuff. Anything useful over here? We have a... I have some med kits on me. Have a generator? It does. Okay, so we have to destroy 2 gear forges and a refinery. I'm gonna guess, now that I've explored here, I want to explore that door and see if that's the official way in to where we were just looking. Did I look in here? Nope. Alright. Is that a second way out? I guess so. Ooh. Non-functional doors. Alright, we'll come back to you. Ah, okay. Oh, wait a second. Oh, so I came in here, didn't even notice this was a hallway. Yeah, real nice. Okay, we're going in. So many power modules. I keep passing up on the power modules because I have like 4 more of them inside the, ooh, gravity core. Inside the sledge. And, at some point it's going to need them. Alright, so we don't need to take away the survival kit, right? I will borrow your health from here, though. Another med kit. Good on that. Alright, what's in here? Suit battery. What do I have? Jetpack fuel? I actually think this is probably an appropriate loadout for me. Alright, so... we are trying to find... I don't even remember what a gear forge looks like, but I feel like I'll probably know it when I see it. Ooh, magnesium. There's a hidden crate behind the wall grate. We're at... was it something that was easily seen, or would I have... I got that one. Down there? That's not a... that's not a crate. Oh, there? Ah. Ooh. Look at that. Thank you, Digrock. Very sneaky. Now I'm going to be full up. I should probably go drop some of this stuff off. Well, that's, there we go. There's our gear forges. And here's another one. Oh, but it's empty. Oh, that's the same one from the other side. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of these gear forges. I think I might want to keep some of this stuff so I could make... How's the fastest way out of here? I'm lost in here. I'm going to have to figure out how to get out. Fastest way out is probably if I just bust through this wall. But, oh no, it's not. It's just doing this. Maybe. We're going to bring the ship a little bit closer here. Put all this stuff away. It's going to eat that ice pretty quick. There we go. Alright, let's go do this. And who designed this place? Alright, so I want all of your parts. Okay. Now we're just looking for a... kind of a... Oh, that's the shower. Okay. There we go. Here we go. This is looking like it. Now, if this is like Space Engineers 1, I will not be able to carry this entire thing out of here. I bet you those heavy-duty plates are going to be... Yeah. Well, we're going to make a couple of trips here. Anything worthwhile in here? Or, actually, what are heavy-duty plates? What do we... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll figure out. We'll just take a couple of trips here. I know this is going to be kind of boring, but I want all this. I want all the goods. I don't even know if I'm doing the correct... Doing the... Oh, I'm not. That's... Is this faster? No, that's not the way through. Okay. I could make a faster path, I think, if I just grind through the entire station, but... Don't want to. Yeah. We'll see how much stuff we can carry. What did I do here? There we go. Yeah, it doesn't take that long. Alright. Yeah, it's inventory full. I'm not going to take the rest of that. I'm just going to leave that on the ground there. Okay, we can always get more pieces for heavy armor, heavy plate, whatever it is. Once we get some good... Got lost again. Hang on. Yeah, we go up this way. Go around this way. There we go. Wait. Nope, I was right the first time. Head toward... Wait. The wrong side. Alright, do we need any iron while we're here? We're getting kind of full up on stuff, but I guess we... As long as there's a chunk of iron here, might as well take some. Yeah, it seems all of my particles, all the particle generators, somehow knew I was streaming, so it was like, no more particles, no more sparks, no more flames. That'll be enough. Let's see. Eh, why not? We'll take more. I'll always use more iron. I already saw there's a mod on the workshop that increases the size of the ore deposits on asteroids. So, that can be useful. I haven't installed that. The only mod I'm running is the one that changes the, makes the ore icons a little bit more transparent. I can't play unmodded, you know how I am. So, alright, that's enough. The ship's not full, but that's okay. Alright, let's head back to Kemik, turn this in, and go do the next one. And then see if we've got the stuff we need to start building a miner. That's a good point, Marcus. A mod to increase the backpack size is a good idea. Just because, like, that's... Yeah, any mod that kind of simulates one of the options that we had in Space Engineers 1, I feel like is okay. You know, like, I love mods. I'm totally fine with any sort of mods, but in the beginning here, I'm still just trying to get used to how it works vanilla. But things like that, I think I'm okay with, like, for myself. So, of course, for you, if anybody else wants to use whatever mods, feel free. I saw there's already like I'm gonna hit this. I hope Ayer's not watching. Aha, missed it. Yeah, there's a mod that like already like redoes the entire economy system and everything, and I'm not even used to this yet, but no, well, okay, well, I didn't do that on purpose. I thought I was going slower than I was. That was cool though. Not doing it on purpose. I'm just a really bad pilot. Ayer just likes to leave whenever I smash into the station, but I promise I did not do it on purpose. I'm just a bad pilot. But feel free to leave. You don't have to stay. Alright, restoration tier 2, gyroscope tier 2, grid control tier 2. None of that sounds like... I get a med bay, I guess. None of that sounds like big ol' thrusters yet. But anyway, science team found an interesting asteroid presumed to be hollow inside. Helped them build a mining ship to reach the center and assist with any other tasks they have for you. Now, can I steal that mining ship? So I learned a fun lesson about how you can't build on these grids. You know, that they get like these things here, you can't build on them. All the contract ones you can't build on. In the mission where you have to move the crates around, they give you like the tugboat ship. I was like, man, these landing gear are in a really awkward position. I'm just going to move them up a little. So I ground them off, and then it was like, well, you can't put any new blocks on here. I'm like, they got me. They got me. All right. I swear, every contract gets further and further away. The very last contract in the Verger system, I don't know if the locations are random on the planet each time or not, but the very last one was on the exact opposite side of the planet. And it took me forever to get up there. Ooh, a hydrogen production facility, huh? Let's go take a look at that. See what the deal is with that. I thought it might be because of the way it was kind of hidden in the thing, and I thought, I bet you that's the one where Rev had his issue. So yeah, so with these contract ones, you can grind down stuff, but they wouldn't let me build on it after I ground it down. I gotta get better at slowing down here. Doesn't help when I can't see my thrusters. It's like, I bet you they won't let me build on this hydrogen production facility. Also, this sledge has really bad forward stopping power. We have magnesium here, we have iron, nickel. Does this mean this is a place where I could maybe land and fuel up? I just need to get some power off of something for a bit. I mean, I have batteries, actually, in the... If I need to charge up, I think I have batteries in the cargo hold, so... Alright, well, I don't really need to be here, but fun place. Let's GPS it. Hydrogen station. That's not how you make a GPS, wow. Hydrogen station. That's a big ice chunk of ice right there. Alright. Anyway, where were we going? Where's the... Now there's so much stuff here I can't see which one is the... Weather station, magnesium, nickel, copper, iron, active contract. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I put a bunch of ice in the cockpit, so we're actually doing really well on hydrogen at the moment. I'm gonna have to swap out one of those batteries eventually, but... Yeah, I like the, that some of the locations, like, kind of provide, like, they want you to rebuild stuff and, you know, fix broken things and all that, but then they give you... If you look around, like, the parts are kind of sitting around, and you can grind things down. Some stations where they want you to fix it, if you grind stuff down, then they yell at you and tell you it's failed, so... I think you just gotta kind of know. This is, the colonization system I really like. I like that I like the missions to unlock things. I have a feeling once the game is out, like, I won't really do the missions very often. Like, I'll just start, like, similar to Space Engineers 1, I will start, because I'm going to want stuff unlocked, you know, to just start building things in the same way that I turn off progression in Space Engineers 1. I would do these contracts if they were less, I don't want to say tedious, because they're not really tedious, but like this part of like flying to the station, like I feel like a lot of them I spend as much time flying to the location as I do actually doing the contract mission. And I think that's the one thing, and I don't know how you solve that. Like, they really shouldn't be like all clustered together or anything like that, but I think that's the one thing that's just kind of annoying. Where it's like, yeah, I'm probably going to spend like an hour doing 2 contracts, and 20 minutes of that time will just be flying. But I did get to see, you know, when I flew around all of Verger, you do get to see that beautiful sunrise. The timing is such that if you start a new game, I think I've figured this out. If you start a brand new game and start doing the missions straight away, we could stop anytime here, folks. Hang on, spinning around. There we go. That would be nice if it was like that. If it was based on like mission length or something like that. But anyway, where is the thing that I'm actually trying to get to here? Finish the mining ship. Okay, so it's up at this base. That would have been bad. Now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, so since I've done this twice now, trying to speed run it, the missions are set such that if you start a brand new world and then immediately just start doing missions, by the time you get to the ones that are on the planet, it will be nighttime wherever the mission is. So like you do the first one, it's in the dark. The next one is further away on a different part of the planet. The sun will have moved away. It will be dark over there. All the Verger missions will be at night, unless you spend time doing something else for a bit. Then then you'll get some daylight. So I betcha I've got all this stuff, or at least most of this stuff. So what do we got here? That drills. So we're going to need 12 compressors. Wonder if this thing's got... What does this thing have here? Okay, we have a smelter. We have an assembler. Okay, so we can make stuff. Good. What's my... Let's see. 100% battery. Let's grab you. And let me go find where the battery goes in this thing. We'll just swap it out real quick. Where does the battery... Gyroscope? Where is the battery on this thing? There it is. Okay, so now we should have a... 94%. Do I have 2 batteries? Is there one on each side? Nope. Well, can I see 2 batteries in the control panel? No, it's just the one. Okay, well, I don't know. Seemed like it was more dead than it is. So, whatever. Alright, let's see. Let's grab... Do I have compressors? I have 11 compressors. That's barely not enough. And I don't know what I need for... I'm just going to take all my stuff here and see what I can build. Copper. Do I have copper? A little bit. copper. Actually, hang on. What do I actually need? I need wires, steel plate. Okay, why don't I just take the... Instead of using the raw materials, let me use those things. Because I've got a ton of these things. Not you. You. Come on. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to make... I wish this was... I know it doesn't make sense, but I wish this was like Space Engineers 1, where you could just dump all of the components you have into it, and you just can't weld it up until they're all there. But, alright, what do I need to make a compressor? I don't remember what it takes. A compressor needs nickel and copper. I didn't bring either of those things. I bet you that... I'm going to assume that there's a mine here. Every single place is built by a mine. So, nickel, and where's my copper? Then what else are we going to need? We're going to need... I can't tell what these things are that aren't welded up. The cockpit is going to need a whole bunch of stuff. One. Ow, I put all that stuff back. I'm an idiot.
Inventory full.
Alright, so we got that. What do we need for you? We need motor, glass, glass, electric parts, and motors. Let's just see how much of that we have sitting around. We could definitely get rid of most of you. I split it the wrong way again. Alright, glass, I don't think we have enough. Motors, I think that is enough, but let's just see. Oh, and electric parts. Do I have electric? Is it electronic parts? Electronic parts. Let's see. Electronic parts. We have heaps of them. I don't know how many we needed, but let's take 10. Okay, it's another piece done. Another piece on the books. Alright, so a thruster. We're going to need some ion chamber. How many? 3? I don't know if I have that. Might have to make one. Ion chamber. Chemical synthesizer. What does an ion chamber look like? Turbine blade, steel tube. Motherboard. Ion chamber. Okay. Let's put all this back. Let's grab some iron, cobalt, silicon. We'll go put all this in the assembler and see. This way we can just build stuff. I kind of like doing it this way instead of using the backpack building, just because I'm trying to get used to the cost of things, you know? So, let's see. This is the assembler, right? Heavy duty, radiocom, reactor core, hard drive. Was it ion chamber? I needed 3 of them. Don't have gold, I don't think. Oh wait, no, I do have some gold. I don't know if I have enough gold. Just grab all of my materials. Cool. We're good there, and then I needed steel plate, which I probably put back in here. I'm glad I didn't park too far away. Don't have to run. Let's see. Shift, move 10. Shift, good enough. Alright, we're almost done. Alright, then this battery, there we go, needs steel plate, construction components, and electronics. Okay, I think I've got those. Give me some of those, and I know I've got, there we go. Cool. Alright, what is my next objective? Excavate the asteroid and reach the anomaly. That sounds fun. Let's get all my stuff back.
Inventory full.
It's going to take me a couple trips, but... I also hope that they expedite the build planner or whatever is replacing the build planner. Because, you know, you get used to the clicking to move stuff, but it'd be nice to just be able to deposit everything. Alright, let's go mine the anomaly in the bullfrog. Oh, you know what? Can I just, oh no, this is a... I was going to say, I should just blueprint this, but I don't need a space miner. I mean, I'm going to blueprint it anyway, so. Create blueprint of this thing. Bullfrog. Save. Yes, right next to my Cylon eye. Alright. Off we go. Where are we going? Excavate the asteroid. Excavate... Nope, not you. Over here. And it's making weird noises. So, earlier today I was playing... Oh, there's lead here. I should grab some of that. Earlier today I was playing, and an unknown signal spawned on a planet. Is this better from the other side? And, I went to go check it out, and it was completely inside of a rock. And so I basically dug it out. Spent way too long digging it out of the rock. Let's see. Does right-click drilling make a bigger hole than left-click drilling? It doesn't seem to. Okay. What's the anomaly? It's a hole. The hole in an asteroid. Was that it? We need to investigate this more closely. Unfortunately, one of our scientists crashed our science ship. Please locate it, fix it, and then bring it to the anomaly. Well... Okay, fine. Locate the science ship 200 meters away. Okay. Out we go. I'm gonna go this way so I can make the hole a little bit bigger. Oh, that would suck. Hey, Game Dork. Welcome. Okay, so we're looking for a mining ship, or a science ship. And we are in the dark. Is it also in the asteroid? Or is it... Oh no, it's in a hole. It's in a cave, they said. Okay, I'm here. Oh, I will do it. Still didn't work. It still didn't show the thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so it's just somewheres over here. There's a science ship. It would seem. Anybody see a science ship? There's some iron. That's good. Maybe it is. Let's see if I go to this exact location and look around from there. Will we see it? I assume it's a grid of some sort, yeah? Not, and that it's not going to be buried in the rock, hopefully? Cave near the iron deposit. Well, let's go look at the iron deposit and see if there's a... Oh yeah, look, there is a cave. Once again, making caves near iron deposits. Alright, let me walk myself through here. And see if this is a... Okay, silicon. How on earth did you do this? And why do we need to fix you? What sort of materials do you have that, Okay, I guess I should have brought a bunch of ore, huh? Some steel plates here. Hang on. Okay. Is that enough to fix it or not? No. Well, I might have to go and get... Let's see. Do we have the materials nearby? I know there's obviously iron. Oh, there's nickel right here. Yeah, okay. Enough. Silicon right here. And let's grab some iron from outside the hole. Definitely enough. I always get carried away with the iron because you get so much more iron. Okay. Okay, now what? Move the science ship back to the anomaly. Oh man, am I gonna have to like abandon my mining ship that I flew here? Let's see, maybe I can lock them together and fly them together or something. How on earth did this guy get this in here and then get out? Is he dead? Excuse me. Pardon me. There we go. Okay. Now, you have... Okay, here's the plan. We're going to go out of here to, like, right here. It's a cool-looking ship. Okay. Okay. Go this way. I'm gonna have to shut off the thrusters on the other one. Okay. In fact, let's turn it off altogether. And then this says the bullfrog seems like it's the better, like more powerful ship. All this is going to be fun. Flying back here. At least we're not in an atmosphere. Alright, now where do you suppose the entry to that anomaly was? I guess it's marked right here, huh? I guess I could always make a new hole if I need to. Is that my hole? No. I don't think so. This is probably not a good time to inform people that the quotes also is a feature that the Streamlabs bot does now. You know what? We're just going to make a new hole. We just got to bring you to the anomaly, right? Let me drop you off over here and... Full stop. There we go. Let's turn you back on so you don't accidentally drift away on me. Alright. Let's just go in right here. There we go. Now how close was I? Oh, I was over there. Okay. I'll widen this back up and go get the other ship. If I could remember where I parked it. There it is. Okay, well, have fun. Bullfrog, where did I leave the sledge? Was it at the... was it up here? Ouch. Okay. Let's go turn this in and see if the next one will get us what we need. Where is Kemik? This way. Let's put Kemik on the top of the screen this time. And as we fly toward Kemik, and as we pass the hydration station over there, I'm going to take another drink of water and ask you all to please consider liking the stream if you have not already liked the stream, and consider subscribing if you would like to be notified when I go live. So, while we're flying here, if you all tested out the redeems, obviously I'm going to fix the do it one so that you actually see Palpatine. I'm not sure why he's not showing up. He does show up when I hit the test button. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe the bot's got to cache it or something. I don't know. But In the Discord, if you want to join the Iron Engineered Coffee Discord, I have a channel in there named after myself, where you can go and suggest additional redeems. There's already a bunch of suggestions in there, and I'm gonna add probably all of them. But if you have a good idea for one, like if I say something funny during a stream and you want it to become a redeem or something like that, or you just get an idea for something that would be fun to have from some other show or something, just go and suggest it in there and I'll try to make it happen. On top of that, I'm going to, it doesn't do it now, but I'll get the, I used to have the thing where it would like pop up and show like so-and-so just subscribed and stuff. And that broke a long time ago, so I was using Stream Elements to do it. And that broke a long time ago, so I'm going to get that set back up again with Streamlabs. And the quotes feature is in there, so you can do like exclamation mark, add quote, do that whole thing. It works, I think. I actually haven't tried it, I don't know. But as always with Streamlabs and YouTube, the points that you get, the Shanks, we're calling them, are based on, like, you have to be chatting for the bot to see that you're there. It has no access to be able to see people who are not chatting, so it doesn't know who's lurking. Swinging around. I need that big rear thruster or the bottom pointing thrusters in order to back it up, back it up, back it up. There we go. Alright, I don't even know why I bother landing. It's not like I'm fueling back up or anything. Alright, let's see what our next contract is. So now we've gotten access to restoration, gyroscopes, and grid control. What is grid control? What is grid control? Hang on a second. Grid control. That's not the big thrusters, is it? Doesn't look like it yet. We have hybrid. Yeah, okay, not yet. Okay. What is grid control? Besides, given that gyroscopes were a separate category. Control. Oh, okay. I already had both of these. What did it unlock? Ah, well, I don't know. What's our next options here? Oh, the hydrogen production facility. We were just there. Atmospheric thrusters tier 2. Finally, we're going to get there. Critical hydrogen production facility in the sector sustained damage. Resume the hydrogen production by repairing the damaged conveyor lines and hydrogen tanks. That's probably going to be a good one to do just because then I could fuel up again from the ice that's there. Uranium mine was being upgraded with a reactor when a power surge damaged. Further damaged system, build a reactor. I don't really need uranium yet. Yeah, let's go do this one. And then, how far will we be? So we'll be at 60%. So really after this, there's only 2 missions that I would need to do to finish Kemik. Which, I don't know, I'll probably just do at some other random time. Alright, can we see... Oh, it's not that far away. Good. Hydration station, here we come. Once again, we are spending all of our time flying through space. Delphos looks really cool, though. I will say. see if we could slow it down in time to not smash into it this time. So, let's see. I guess I need to start coming up with more topics to talk about while I'm floating through space. I think I was talking about this on Sunday, but they opened a Gundam base in America, a Gundam base store, you know, the store where you can buy Gundam model kits. And we went there last Saturday, and I bought a model kit, and I got it together yesterday. I'm very excited about it. It's a Wing Gundam from the Wing Gundam Zero from Endless Waltz. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Gundams. It's a very convoluted and confusing franchise, and I've spent the majority of my Gundam knowledge is on the offshoot universes that are not the main one because they're easier to wrap your head around. So the Gundam Wing franchise was the one that kind of got me into Gundam way back in the day when it was on Toonami and then Mobile Fighter G Gundam. But the Gundam Wing Zero from Endless Waltz, it's got like metallic angel wings. It's really cool. So I've got it together. I've got some of the stickers on it, but not all of them. And I'm going to do the panel lining. I'll probably post a picture in the Discord at some point. I don't remember why we're here. Inspect the conveyor lines and fix any unfinished parts. But, so anyway. Steel tube. Here we go. Stop glowing. Okay. That's how I'll know where it is. I'll be able to see the glow. Oh, it went away. Alright, you're going to be loud on me again. That's fine. Hit me with... oh, you know what? I've got all this material on me. We'll just do... I should be able to just weld this up. If we just do... backpack building. I'm getting tired of going back and forth for components. The white line is for loading and unloading only. Okay, which one is this? This is the blue line, I take it, yeah? Because it's blue? I'm pretty smart. Oh, there's more iron around here. I am going to run out of iron soon. That looked like the entire blue line. Oh, nope. Alright. Oh, wrong bar. Actually, do I have more iron in here? Oh, those don't look good. Oh, boy. We do have more iron. We are probably going to want to go in and get some soon, though. Okay, blue line is done. Let's go look at the yellow line. Yellow line is short. Yellow line looks good. Or it's looking good. Okay. And the white line. And now we're out of iron. Let's go. Let's see, is this the way to the iron? Doesn't look like it yet. Man, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to repair in here. That's weird. Ooh, chromium. Okay. Oh, I hope that's all sitting around here. This was not. There's no way out of here, is there? Okay, we got power modules at least. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will do it. I think that was the right direction. Oh, okay. Alright, do I gotta go around the outside to find it? Probably. Let's see. Oh, there's a whole nother base over here. Or section of the base. I don't see chromium, though. But I do see iron. So that's at least something. Just gonna fill up on iron. Probably use most of it to fix the white line, and then anything left we'll put in the... Oh, I'm rolling down a boulder. Okay. Alright, where's the white lines? Way over here. Start at this end. You know what I think is interesting? One thing I thought of the other day is that, like, so many of the sound effects, like, you know, so many of these sound effects are completely different than Space Engineers 1, and they are better, but all the jetpack noises are they're the exact same sounds, and there's just something very familiar about that. You know, it's like it adds a sense of familiarity. Obviously it's familiar, but it adds a sense of familiarity to the game that just feels like you're in the same universe. Alright, which one was that? What did I miss on the yellow line? Oh, maybe it is in here. Yep. One thing I was thinking about, I can't remember if I was watching Ire's stream or Rev's stream when I had this thought, but something about the backpack building and the like, this game is doing a very good job of walking a line between being accessible to someone who's never played Space Engineers 1 and who's never played a game like this, where you can come in and just be like, okay, so the simplest things I can just mine and then build. You know, and it makes it really easy to just be like, I'm just going to weld up all the, like, armor blocks and detailing blocks are going to be like the majority of the stuff you do. And they all use the basic materials. So it's like the foundational blocks of every build is going to be really easy to get going, and you're just going to have to manage the, you know, the parts that matter, the functional blocks, or most of them are going to require more blocks. And I just thought, like, it's a really good way to make it familiar to the people coming from Space Engineers 1, and also accessible to people coming out. And yeah, it needs balance, but I just thought I had that thought. I don't remember why I had that thought. Where are these? Okay, they're in here. Okay, looks like there's a lot of them. I leave everybody's doors open all the time, so. Is this not? Oh, it's a grab gen. What do we got? Ooh, compressor and...
Inventory full.
I might need those. Let's see what we got here. Do we need compressors? We do. And I'm going to need magnesium, too. Alright. Let's use this container here to put down stuff that I don't need. Then we're going to go find more iron, more magnesium, and we're probably going to need... no, we got enough nickel for this. But might want to grab more anyway. Let's go see where that is going to be. Okay, magnesium is over here. This is my first time finding magnesium in this game. It looks cool. I like the extrusion that they do with the textures here. I don't remember what that technique is called, if it's tessellation or if it's something else, but where they can use height maps to actually adjust the geometry and not just like the shadows of a texture. This is probably more magnesium than we need, but I'm probably going to want to take some back with me, so. Then there's nickel over there. Where was the... There's these two. Where was the other one? Oh, it's upstairs. Right? No, it's over here. It's over in this room. We got it working. Close enough. Close enough. I wonder... Because I don't see... Perfect, we can just take everything. Ooh, more. And... Power module. Am I going to need turbine blades for something? Why are they giving me turbine blades? Sometimes I think this game gives me what I need, and other times I think it's random loot.
Inventory full.
And I don't like that I can't tell when is which. And they got just a lot of compressors around. Jetpack fuel. Do these let's see, hold on. Where's the thing? I want to see... Here we go. Do these jetpack fuels... How do you fill those back up? Including... yeah. No, I'm gonna keep everything. I just didn't know if it was like... If they were giving me those... I should maybe use their gear forge at some point soon, too. If they were giving me these things specifically for the mission, or if I would just... If it's just good to have... Let's see. What thing am I missing? Looks like probably just iron, right? Yeah. Cool. Well, luckily for me... Inventory full. I am too full of other stuff. Yeah, I was just thinking that I should probably switch, because I don't get hurt that often in a situation where I can't go and repair myself, you know? How do I not have that many compressors? Wasn't I just picking up a ton, or did I get full of other stuff? I guess I got full of other stuff. Luckily, I know where to find some compressors. Am I out of... No, I'm not out of iron. Where are you going? Come back here. Okay, what are we looking for? Okay, we need the compressors. We need them. Let's see. Did we loot all of these? I think we got all these. That's a power module. Got everything out of there. Did I get this one? There we go. That's 2. Grab more of those. I know there's more back here. I think I needed more than 6. So I'm going to take as many as I can find. That's jetpack fuel. You know what? Actually, since I have that, let's do that. Now I have exactly what Marcus said. And here we go.
Inventory full.
That should be enough. At least I think so. No, that was definitely not nearly enough. We need more compressors. Does this place have a... What's up this way? That's where the nickel was. Could see. We're going to need to find a... someplace where we can build stuff. Does this thing have a... Or we're just going to need to find more compressors. What was it? Was the... Oh, there's 1. Or 4. That's where I put that one. Yeah, I might have been missing some lockers. There we go. Oh, and some ice.
Inventory full.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I've got way too much magnesium is the problem. Put this ice back. plenty of ice around. We're at a ice mining station. Alright, 9 might be enough. I should have really paid attention to how many the other one needed. So that bar that's at the top where it's saying crafting components, that's the thing that I think we need to oh, they're both on. We're good. Okay. That's the thing that I think we need to adjust. And I'm fine with it being super fast right now as we're all just getting kind of used to how stuff works. But I think that's the thing that needs to be slower. You know? Like, you know, the assembler and the smelter are actually pretty slow right now. And so I kind of feel like, you know, it encourages backpack building for those things, and I think we should just get to a point where it discourages backpack building. But I'm sure we'll get there. Alright. Fix, destroy. Let me guess. I can grab parts from these and use them. Oh, not many parts. Heavy-duty plates. Heavy-duty plates. Oh, we're going to be flying a lot of heavy-duty plates around. Okay, let's see what the ones we need to fix need. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, that's a good thing too. It should drain the suit faster. And maybe it does. You know, here's the thing. I don't know if anybody's looked into this or not, but I'm getting a sense, and I have not done any sort of legitimate tests, but I'm getting a sense that if you are flying at full speed and still holding down the forward button, that it's not, even though the graphics of the flames are going, it's not actually using resources to keep you at that speed. And if that is true and not just either a bug or my mind playing tricks on me, I like that a lot. That you should be able to just like blast at full speed, and as long as you're just, once you hit the limit, you're no longer actually using any resources to stay at that, it would just make the monotony of having to manage like your thrusters and everything. Oh, all we need is heavy duty. Oh wait, we don't need any heavy duty plate for you. That was surprisingly easy. Okay. Let's go tear down the other two. We've got some debris to take down. And I am going to put all this stuff in the ship. Magnesium, all this. We're getting kind of full. That's okay. And how are we doing on... Oh, we're only at 97%. Oh, let me charge up my battery while I'm here. I kind of assumed that people would either have noticed this or tested this or also have a similar inkling to me about whether or not that is true. Maybe it just uses it at a lower rate or something like that, but I swear when I'm burning towards something, it is... Because I've had to do it a couple of times. I'm just leaving those around, I think. I've had to do it a couple of times through the atmosphere where I just had to like just keep holding the W key like the whole time. And when I was moving at full speed, I was using way less than when I was accelerating, or at least it seemed that way. So it's possible that it's not 0, but it is less, which I like. I think that's a good, because it's the speed limit of the game is an artificial limitation, and you know, it's like you're trying to manage actual physics against an artificial game engine limitation, and so it kind of makes sense to me to just be like, there we go, get that going. It makes sense to me to just be like, yeah, we're not gonna penalize you because the game won't let you go any faster, you know. And now we can't even test it because we are going to be loading in hydrogen. We got a bunch of ice on board, so I can't even burn toward Kemik at high speed and test the theory, but... Yeah, I'm trying to remember why I was trying... Oh, you know, what I was doing was, because sometimes you, if you want to go in a straight line from Verger Station to one of the contracts, you have to dip through the atmosphere, and I didn't feel like taking the long way around, you know? So I just kept, like, burning through the atmosphere, and it was using way less fuel just firing the downward thrusters. Even though the back thruster was firing like crazy, it was using way less fuel whenever I was at top speed. Now, that could have just been me, you know, seeing what I wanted to see. This was a non-scientific experiment, so. Turn and burn. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, so we should have our thruster now. And I should be 2 missions away from colonizing Kemik. Colonization progress achieved. We're 11% colonized. And we have atmospheric thrusters. Ore detector tier 2. Oh, I didn't even realize there was an ore detector tier 2. Which one is... What is that? What is an ore detector tier 2? 5 meters? 1 meter? 1 meter seems awfully small for an ore detector. Or is this just like a model number or something? Okay. Well, that's cool. 5 meter, 1 meter, 5 meter. Oh, that's the grid size. Yes, that makes sense. I just stumbled into a hallway I didn't mean to stumble into. All right, we're going to head back to Verger and head back to our home spot and start or get back to building that thing, the mining ship. All right. So, well, we can now... we can't go there yet, but Obliviara is... we are no longer oblivious to Obliviara. And then this Helionis sector apparently is... you can't travel there yet, but it shows up once you unlock this one. But, and then I assume we will go to Nadire. And then from there, who knows? The Zarkon sector sounds very cool. Zarkon, of course, being the bad guy from Voltron, you know. Kaboom. Okay. GPSing Verger Station, so I don't forget. Verger Station. Alright, and is it nighttime? Of course it is. It's always nighttime when I want to go down to the planet. Let's rock and roll. This planet is so beautiful. It really is. Like, you know, watching Rev's streams where he's building on this planet and, you know, having flown around and done all the contracts and everything, I'm like, I really just want to build on this here planet because it just looks so darn nice. I guess we could, if we really wanted to, we could go and build in like one of these valleys or something like that, but I want to get some good sunlight going on some solar panels or something. Yeah, we're getting some lights going on in the back there. We're coming in a little hot here. Hopefully the sun's about to come up. I have no idea what time it is. That's the one thing I miss is the compass mod that tells you what time it is, like local to where you are on the planet. So I know if, like, did the sun just go down or is the sun coming up or what's the deal here? We are not slowing down. Hang on a second. Let's use these big bottom thrusters for a minute here. Alright, I think we were actually going to the mine, so I yearn for the mine. Thanks for hanging out, Digrock. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Oh no. Slow it down. Slow it down before we lose this ship. Just need to come to a stop. I can't tell which way is up. The little thrusters on the side of this ship are so bad. Oh, that's right. I forgot there was I put an ore detector on this thing. Sweet. Alright. Maybe I will face this thing in that general direction so we can kind of get some light in the building area here. You wanna... There we go. Slow it down. If you jump out too fast, I think is what causes it to... Alright, so if I'm looking out that way, it sure does look like the sun is coming up. I don't know if this is coming through on the stream. I think it is, but you can kind of see the gradient. Looks like it's getting brighter over there. So, oh, that sun looks so good. That sun looks so good. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take a drink of water in a second here, but we should now have, if I go like this, and I do this, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. So we could just throw one of these on the back, or two on the sides. Probably just one on the back would be enough. I mean, what do we even really need for... Please tell me this can be centered. Right. Can be centered, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what's our... Oh, what did I just do? Accidentally hit copy? I did. Undo that. Okay. So I think we do it like that. Yeah. That will work. Alright, now I think we're probably going to just kind of mimic the drill setup from the other, from that ion miner, and we'll get the drills nice and pulled back here. Seemed like having them pulled back And on the sides of the cockpit were not, that was not a terrible placement of them. So something like, if we had them be like, I don't know if I can, I don't think I could place it there. There's nothing for it to attach to. Where would we need to put, if I wanted them like right there, we'd have to go like out, over. Like, out. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get rid of you. We want to switch to this. There we go. Then, is this our curvy one? All right. Like that. And then I think we can attach... Oh, I should set up... okay, let me do this on the other side, and then we'll turn on mirror mode here. Completely forgot you can do this in okay, so that's, if I remember correctly, Shift T, like that. Turn it on. Oh, that's awfully bright now. That's bright enough, I'd say. Cool. Well, then I can just work on the one side here. Can we not? Can we just put you... why can't I? Oh, I can. Okay, good. Alright, so if that's like our... oh, is this thing blocking it from... It's possible that that thing is blocking it from doing it on the front, on this side. Let's find out if that is true. That might have been the problem the whole time. Yeah, I think so. Did I mess up the mirror mode? Is it? No. No, I didn't. Okay, but why is this not showing the mirror line? But over here is. I am confused. Okay. Let's see. I should be able to take... What type of block? What do you call that type of block? It's not an... It's got to be structural. Is it a... It's a window corner. Ramps, trusses, walls. Windows. Is that a... Is that a block you can actually... Like... place? Oh, here it is. Truss. Very good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kind of go back out to here. And then we're going to get some iron. I'm going to weld those up and then take down the ones next to it and then hopefully not cut everything off accidentally. Oh, wait. Now it looks like it's getting darker. Oh, it must be eye adaptation doing it. Never mind. Never mind. Iron. Just give me all the iron for now. Actually, give me all the nickel and silicon as much as I can. We'll just go from there. What happened? Besides me falling off of here, what happened? Why are you still a hologram, even though you clearly exist? And how? Why am I stuck under here? The drill. Okay. It exists here, right? Or not? It looks like it says status complete. Status complete. If I take out this. Okay. So it's fine. Now we can put the, at least hopefully we can put the drill right here. That's a cockpit. That's a drill. Ugh. There we go. Are they roughly even? I think so. So they're kind of going to be in the middle. And then I think we're going to have to do... let's see. I'm probably going to want... Maybe I should have turned one of these cargoes so that the little thing is downward. What do I have for connectors? Do I have big connectors or just little connectors? No, we've got both kinds. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should maybe rotate. Well, let's see. So we have the big ones on those sides and the small ones on these sides. I could just rotate one of these and then I'll have a small connector on the bottom and that would be okay. We could do... Oh, wow. My frame rate has suddenly skyrocketed for some reason looking in this direction. I know that doesn't come through on the stream because the stream is lower than my actual screen, but... apparently right here, this one direction, we're getting like 100 frames per second. But as soon as I look away, then it's back to what it was before. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to just rotate... Oh, that's not how this works. Bonk, bonk. We're just going to rotate that with the bonker. And then, there we go. Let's do this and keep it... I don't know why that was so difficult. We'll do that, and then we'll have like a little connector on the bottom. And then we could still do our big thruster on the back there. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good. So we'll do... Do I have the connector right there? Yeah. So... Let's do the little one. Like that. And then I want to get some landing gear on it as well. Probably... Are we... Am I... Wait, hold on. Am I somehow setting... There we go. That is what I want. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just a bright red line. Bright red wall is what I want. Yeah, I think I'm going to put these, like, here, and I'm hoping they don't stick out too far off the bottom. Really hoping they don't stick out too far off the bottom. But this gives us plenty of extra space here for side thrusters, a little bit of up thrust, and then forward and back thrusters we'll put somewhere. Yeah, let me try to weld this up, and then I might end the stream there, but we'll see. I'm going to need compressors. Does this building have... Was this the one that had the... Oh, shoot. Maybe was it the other building that had the assembler and such? Maybe I should have stayed at the other one. The weather station. With this. I don't have an assembler. And I can't build an assembler off of this. Or a smelter. Okay. Well, that's going to be a pain in the butt, huh? Well, we could always go and try and find an assembler. This is the wrong thing right there. What? That makes sense. Okay. So, that there, and then... Does that look like it's straight through? Is there anything on the screen that tells me what thing... Conveyor straight. Okay, good. Alright, what happened on the other side here? We're still good. Conveyor straight there. Conveyor straight. Conveyor curved. Apparently I'm painting in yellow. That's okay. Apparently I'm out of iron. Let's... How far is the iron mine? Let's just go in and mine some iron real quick. Hopefully I didn't use it all up during the mission. Then once we have a miner, we should be able to just go anywhere and establish ourselves. Doesn't even have to be a good miner.
Full.
What do I have on my inventory? Oh yeah. Okay, well.
Inventory full.
That's funny, I just generated a tube out of thin air. Alright. Oh, I can make you. Sorry about all the flashing on the screen. Can't really do anything about that. And I am out of iron again. Or what am I actually out of? No connection points detected. Okay, makes sense. Right. Oh, that's right, because we actually did you first on the other side. And then we were able to backtrack. We will definitely repaint this. We're not going to keep it yellow. Okay, so you just need... Oh, you're going to need copper. Was there copper here? I don't remember if there was copper here. Say cobalt. Yeah, I do have some copper in the... I think there's a little bit of copper left. I don't remember. Okay, am I... There we go. I'm out of iron again. I should just... Is there a container nearby? I should have... should have grabbed... This was a bad idea building here. I should have just built at the weather station. There's plenty of materials around the weather station. Definitely enough here, though. Good enough. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, look at that sunrise. I didn't realize I was in the mines for that long. Where even is the sun? Oh, it's just shining off of the clouds because we're so high up. That's awesome. Ah, that's nice. Feels good. Okay, what was I even trying to build? Cargo. Okay, you're good. You're good. You needed copper. What specifically do you need? Wires? Wires and steel plate? You might be able to handle that. I have this the right way, right? Yeah, okay. Ah. Oh, look at this planet. Looks so good now. Look at that. Look at that. Let's just take a minute. Take it all in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Good minute. Let's see what goodies we have here. So we definitely have some wires, and we have a couple compressors, not enough compressors. If we had a... let's see. We have some steel plates too. We also have iron. Might have to take a trip back to the weather station to get some... Did I not grab the wires? Or was the wires not what it needed? Oh, it needs the compressors before it can use the wires. Well, you know what? Let's leave it, and then we'll go place an order later. And put you back. I don't know why I had that steel tube. So one of the things that is when you're in backpack building mode for ore, it uses the ore first, even if you have the components on you, which is an interesting thing. I would think it would default to using the components if you have them already on you. So you'll get a little warning in the top if you don't have the ore but you have the components, and it'll say falling back to components, which, yeah, I don't know what happens if you do the if you switch like to component mode. I assume it's the same. But it could be... well, no, I shouldn't say that. I assume it takes it and does it... the opposite. Okay, now I think I'm going to want a big battery on here. Where am I going to put... Now, do I want... See, I'm going to want this accessible from the back. Do I want two of these things, or is one enough? I might want to do two, just because... This just takes one power cell, though, right? How is that different than this, which just takes one power cell? Is it... Does this thing say... And we don't get any stats about any of this stuff, do we, yet? Modular energy storage with swappable power. Modular energy storage. Modular energy storage. Kirito Reem, if I'm saying that correctly, welcome to the stream. Hi to you as well. So is this the big one, right? Yeah, okay. We definitely don't want that. We want this one. So I think I'm going to do toward the back here. Maybe even... Now we'll line it up with this, and then we'll just do some other stuff. Does that put it... Yeah, see, I don't... It's not exactly... It can't exactly be mirrored correctly, huh? But what we could do is, see, if we turn off mirror mode, we could get rid of that and put this like that, and then at least that will have an opening right there. It'll be at the same level, even though they won't be, you know, perfectly right next to each other. So, well, I would like to say that I'm better than all of the other streamers you watch, but I'm sure I just got lucky in the pronunciation of your name. But either way, welcome to the stream. We are actually going to be finishing up fairly soon here, in a couple of minutes, but we're trying to get a mining ship together here, so that I don't have to do this kind of thing anymore. Actually, we are getting kind of low on iron at this location. We might have to eventually go out and get iron from one of the deposits that's nearby. Where are we going? Nice. Have you played a lot yet, or are you just starting out? Oh, what's in here? Just power modules. That's fine. Nope, already built you. Okay. Good. Alright, and we got a charging station right there if we need to. So I might just let it run. And then we could swap batteries at this one if we need to. I saw that someone added a mod to Space Engineers 1 to do these swappable batteries. I haven't tried it yet, but I really want to because I like this system of being able to swap the power cells. So, alright, I think I'm going to lay out, or I'm going to fall off. I'm going to lay out some other thrusters on here. Actually, let's put... oh, now I'm wondering if it would have been better to put the batteries like this. On top there. Maybe, because then I could do upwards, just a handful of upwards thrusters, just in case. Like 2. It wouldn't stick out any farther than anything. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the batteries up here and take off those side ones. Do you get scrap? Scrap isn't a thing yet in this game, right? That's cool. Yeah, I actually just got to Kemik today. Oh boy, there goes the thing. I've been doing a bit on this planet, but not a lot of. Oh, I wanted to switch and see if it used my components first. Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay. And then it switches to backpack building. Cool. That is what I want. Cool, there we go. Alright, so those will be... Suit energy low. Was there a survival kit nearby? I don't think so. Let me go over to the thing that's... Wait a minute, no. This thing's got batteries on it now. Let's sit in you. Okay, cool. Alright, let me just place out where I think some thrusters should go on here. And, we also need, what do we need? Gyroscope, we need an ore detector. Let's put down an ore detector. And we'll just put it like right here. Okay. And then in terms of thrusters, we're going to want a good amount of... Oh, that's a big old thruster. We could have put one of those on it. There we go. Let's see. We're going to want... Which way is forward? That way. No. That way. Because I want it to be stopping thrusters. So we're going to put 2 there. And then... We could put some underneath, like this. So I think I'm going to want a good amount of forward-facing thrusters here. So we'll do like 3 down there, and then I'm probably going to do like thruster, and then in between here a spotlight. I think I have spotlights. This gives me a lot of, if I'm pointing forward at the ground, gives me a lot of stopping thrust. I have no idea if I need that much stopping thrust in this game yet or not. So let's put you like here. I know I turned off mirror mode, but that's okay. So that's definitely all the forward thrust we need. Now we need some backwards thrust for getting going here. I think I'm going to fit in like right here. One additional downwards thrust. And then right here we're going to do up thrust, just a little. Alright, then I'm going to need to figure out how to get side-to-side thrust in here. At some point I need to be able to latch onto something, but we could do our... This is not going to be a pretty looking ship by any means, but we could put our backwards thrusters... Let's see. We could have them way out in the back here, like this. Do something like that. Kind of make it... Oh, look at you, not... I don't know why I bother with mirror mode. Well, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. My schedule is going to be kind of weird. Weird? That was a weird way to say weird. For the next couple days because of Christmas and New Year's. But I do send notifications when I'm about to go live, if you're subscribed. And if you join the Discord, if you type !Discord in the chat, you'll get a link to join the Ire and Engineered Coffee Discord, which is where I hang out, and that's where I post notifications when I'm going live, in case you're interested in that kind of thing. Now, I need to make some sort of a, like a harness to hold these up, because I don't think, yeah, there's nothing. So I need a, am I floating? Let's stop that. I need to learn how to use detail blocks and all of these things. So I need like, now I probably need either, could do something like this. Whoa. There we go. Do something like this to hold them on. Or I could do it this, and then we'd have 1, 2... Yeah, that would work, I think. Oops. Except I'd want to go... let's see, I think I would... Actually, you know what? Let's look at structural. Is there like a catwalk corner? I'm looking for kind of something like this that is really, really small, basically, or like one side of this truss block. Basically, something like that's a window. Window, I don't really want to use windows, but that's kind of like the thing I'm looking for. Interior wall pillar. Truss. Trusses. Truss. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting if true. Okay, let's just use like detail blocks or something. Let's go with this. And then, like, that and C. God, it's so yellow. I should do something about that. All right, let me see if that works, because then we could take that like the, like that, actually. Now we've got 2 going sideways, and I could put 1 additional one. Nope, can't go there. Can they not connect to each other? I may move where that one is, because this kind of looks... well, actually... Well, actually... did it again. Kind of do it like that, and then we could do some more kind of clamping on top. So then we got 4 on each side there, and I don't think we could fit another one right under here, can we? We can. Interesting. I mean, that would do it. I hope we're not going to overload batteries with this. Maybe we'll take that one out. I guess we're going to have to weld it all up and do a test flight with it. That's really the only way this is going to work, but that will not happen today, because we're going to have to get the... Are you some sort of a... Wait a second. Did I do the wrong... I might have done the wrong type of cube on the other side. Hang on. Didn't look like it. No. No, it's all solid. Okay, never mind. Don't know why that one was selected. But we're doing that, and then... There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think that is equal on both sides. I don't know that I did... No, we got the up and the down. We got our stopping, we got our forward. I think we're good. So let me see if I could weld all these up. And then we'll call it a day. I don't know that I'm going to have enough iron to weld all these up. I suspect I won't. Then, of course, we'll have to do some mining and with it, and also do some painting on it, because it is not looking good. All right, I think we're going to just stop there. We'll weld up the rest of it next time. And I think... Oh, we got to get gyroscopes on it. I don't want to fly away without gyroscopes, so let me at least put them down. Do you think we need more than... Oops. Do you think we need more than 1 gyroscope? They seem to be pretty strong here, but I guess we could do 2, since this thing might get potentially pretty heavy. What else did I put in here that I might need? That's a battery. We did that. We'll use that for... Oh, we should put some more lights on it too, probably, at some point. Remind me of that next time. What else? We got the ore detector, we got landing gear, we got the connector. I think that's all we need. We'll do some structural, make it look good kind of stuff later, obviously with the coloring as well. But yeah, I think that'll do it. I am going to walk back over to my sledge, sit in it for a minute to recharge, and I'm going to point, even though it's very loud here now, I'm going to point myself at the view here, and I'm going to thank everybody for watching today. Appreciate you all. I won't be streaming again until after Christmas, probably potentially next Friday, if not then next Sunday, and then probably the Tuesday after that as well, and then I'll be off again for New Year's, and then possibly the Friday after that. We'll see how it goes. Just watch the YouTube channel for this. I'll try and post ahead of time what the schedule will be so that you'll be able to kind of react to it. So that's pretty much it. If you liked the video in real life, please consider liking it on YouTube so that the algorithm can recommend me to other great people to watch it. You know, commenting, chatting, all that other good stuff helps as well with the algorithm. If you'd like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. And I hope you all have a great holiday. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, season's greetings, all that stuff. Whatever you celebrate, I hope it is nice and relaxing for you these next couple of weeks. So I will see you all next time. Take care.